Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. Finally, we are doing a match preview. We have waited a long time. We're gonna do our match previews now. We're gonna do our match reactions. Subscribe if you're new, smash a like, because we are back. We are back. And just to clear up space, yes, I'm wearing the new kit. It's fake. Please relax yourself. I don't sponsor those guys. I don't endorse those guys.
He's lying.
Imagine,
He's just saying.
I would,
So don't
listen,
slate.
from
If
I
I
don't
could
know.
real kids
I
for
don't
that
know.
price, I'll take.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I don't even know if you guys are from where we are, but we live in South Africa, and in South Africa, it's like 1,500 rand for a kit. So it's like, oh no,
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
no. And this is like
Not
100
to
rand,
play with.
exactly. So I'm happy with my fake kit. It's not the best, but not the best quality, but it's great. I thought it was cool. But anyways, we're not here to talk about the kit, boys. We've got a game, a Premier League game, 3 points at stake. But as always, I must ask you, gentlemen, before we get into it, how are you guys doing? Ahead of the Premier League weekend starting tomorrow.
I'm super stoked. Opening day for me, and I hope this is not controversial. For me, opening day is better than Christmas.
It feels like
That
Christmas.
is the day for me. And it's always sunny. It's always good vibes on opening day. Okay, maybe not tomorrow, but like Saturday when most of the teams are playing, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
And I'm super
Us
excited.
is never included on this, so it's fine.
Okay.
Huh.
Claire, how are you doing?
Yeah, very excited. It's such a good game to open on for us, and I'm just excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I tell you what, I was telling Clay before Moloto was babysitting, drop kicking shoulder and all that, but
Yeah.
I was telling Clay that I wish we could play any other damn team in the league besides Leeds on opening day. I would not want to play Leeds on opening day. This is probably the worst fixture you can get. I would have rather played City, I would have played Spurs, but to play Leeds with the preparation that we have, or you're asking for trouble. However, a man like Oli, who's under the scope, who's been given Rafael Varane and Jadon Sancho, who are not even full ready. Varane hasn't been announced, he hasn't been training. Sancho didn't have a preseason. He's been announced, he's training with the club. He's probably had like 2 training sessions with them. We are very underprepared, We thought we got our business done early. Sancho was done early, Varane was done fairly early, and they're not ready to play game week 1. So that is a major concern. However, even without Jadon Sancho, even without Rafael Varane, if Oli were to go and achieve the aspirations we have this season, this should be 3 points. It should be 3 points, but I'm stressed. I can't lie to you. Because United don't start well, and like I said, because it's Leeds, Bielsa's men are going to be fit. They got Llorente now back in. So defensively, they're even better. It's not going to be an easy game. I don't want to disrespect Leeds. Obviously, everyone knows how much I rate Leeds. If you watched our match prediction, our season prediction as well. So, gentlemen, how do you feel that's gonna go? How do you think we're gonna go in towards this game? Because for me, I think we can try our best. I think we should put our fittest team out there. But I'm very concerned. It should be 3 points, but I'm very concerned.
It's a tricky one. Kind of feel like I prefer, in a weird way, playing Leeds first and just get them out of the way. Because that was that team, a little bit of a bogey team for everyone, actually. So you just want to get Leeds out of the way. But yeah, fitness is a worry. It is, considering how fit these lads are under Bielsa. And defensively, as you say, that even improved now. So can we keep up? Are we? It's good having good players, but then if they're not fit, they're going to be running out the park any day. We saw last season. Crystal Palace finished us in that first game. So I just really hope we're in a better place than that. I hope Bruno's saying that he feels good, and he looked good in the friendly against Everton. So that's a boost. And yeah, the hope is that the players who've been playing a couple of games and have had good amount of preseason training sessions, like Donny, like Matic, hopefully they are ready to go up against a team as fit as Leeds. And if they are, I think we can win this game because all we're going to do is play on the counter and, just finish these in that sense.
Enough, Clay.
Yeah. I am very worried about this game. I think this is just calling for an owl, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to the results. The game's gonna be a lot of fun, I can tell you that
The
much.
game
But
will definitely be fun. I can also tell you.
this result, I'm not looking forward to it as a United fan. I think it's gonna go sideways real quick. I think Ollie's gonna pick the wrong team. I feel like we're gonna be in the same situation we were in last season. We're gonna see like McFred And we're just like, why? None of them played any minutes throughout preseason. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Exactly.
And it's just like the perfect thing for Ali to do. So I expectations really low for first game, but after that, the excuses are gone. Really.
Yeah, I think so as well. But I don't even want to give excuses this
Yeah.
game. Like I know it's Leeds. I know our
You
players
should have
didn't have the
enough of
best
this team. 100%.
preseason. We don't have the best fitness at the moment. But man, I really want to start off well. I said in our prediction that
Yeah.
it's not likely. But honestly, we have a squad to do something special this season. Whether it be something like a Champions League or Premier League or anything, we've got the squad to do something special. And another thing I have to mention, because we haven't mentioned it the whole of last season, is that for once there will finally be almost I think it is for capacity Old Trafford crowd. So how much will the fans have to play against Leeds?
Yeah, I think that'll be a massive boost for us. I feel like, as you saw so many times with Liverpool, the fans can like drag you over the line. So, yeah, I'm leaning onto that.
Yeah, but at the same time, Ali's home form has always been terrible. So I don't know how much the fans are going to help. Ali's very much always struggled at home.
Well, you must remember there's going to be Leeds fans as well. And
Yeah.
in history, Leeds versus United is a big game. It is a massive game. It's a derby, it's a rivalry. More forwards to them, some modern United fans won't think this is a rivalry, but it is. It's got lots of history behind it. I won't explain. If you go back all the way, when I did the first ever match preview against Leeds, I gave a whole history lesson. But yeah, it's a big game. So I think the fans, the atmosphere is going to be a lot different. And what I'm hoping is that the fans they do something. They like when we did our preseason game against Everton. Fans were there, lots of fans actually. And what I loved about that game because I watched it, it's like every time Bruno was on the ball, they're chanting Bruno, and you can just see Bruno. He lives off it. He lives off it. He's taking shots and they say shoot. Pogba's taking shots and they take shoot. They do help, and it made me realize how much I missed the fans actually. Football was fine, and obviously I would rather have football without fans than no football at all. So it was great. But when the fans were back, it was like wow, we did actually miss it. This is what it's all about, and sometimes that's why going to Leeds away or going other places away can get tough. And last season, Ollie did mention it. We ended our away run unbeaten in the league, so it was quite special. So can we replicate
Yeah.
it this season? I don't know, but ideally at home it should happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because I feel like we're so good away from home because we play on the counter. One of the best counter-attacking teams out there, and with no fans from the other team, it kind of becomes the perfect scenario for the type of team we are. It's gonna be hard to replicate that. I can see us going to, I don't know, like Selhurst Park. Maybe that's not a good example, but a vibrant stadium, and struggling. And like we used to do when Stoke was around. We don't want to go to Stoke because the crowd is there. There's that weird gap on the side, and the wind is coming in, and the ball can't stand still. It was just horrible. So those type of environments. But at home, like we need to make this a fortress. So that means not losing this game from day one. And I'm not having it. I don't care if he didn't have a preseason. Pep would find a way, in my opinion. Club would find a way. So all must find a way. And if I see Pogba playing, I'm going to be even more infuriated because Pogba has barely played. If I see players like that, no. Sancho, I love Sancho, but I don't want to see him play. Maybe a few minutes coming on later, but I want the fittest players to come on and just do the job because they are good enough.
I kind of agree. I think I agree with actually everything that you said, bar the Sancho thing. I think I would just play Sancho just to give it the extra boost. But other than Sancho, I'd play everyone who's the fittest. Whoever's the most fit, I'd also 100% play them. I wouldn't want to see Pogba in this type of game as well. And I'm Paul Pogba's biggest fan, but I wouldn't play him against Leeds. I would not play Paul Pogba against Leeds. So lots riding. These 3 points could be vital for us.
If all I can see that Sancho's pretty fit, I guess he can take the risk, but we're gonna slate him after the game. You must know that. But yeah, if he's not fit, it doesn't matter how talented he is. Rather have Dan James. Dan James thrived against Leeds last season. He's a pace merchant. It'll work in this type of game.
See, that's where I disagree. Because I wouldn't. I'd rather have Clayton playing on the wing instead of Dan James, to be honest with you. So, but that's just how I am. This is what it's all about. Clay, would you play Jadon Sancho, or would you just go full
No.
everyone whoever's
Sancho's
fit
going
play?
the bench. He's super sub. He's 100%. He's going to make an appearance. He's going to make his United debut against
it's a debut.
Leeds,
It'll be a debut for sure.
but he's not starting. You'll get 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and if I was in charge, that's exactly what I'd do. But yeah, Sancho starting just a mistake waiting to happen.
It's, wow, this way it is. It's 2 against 1. I'm throwing Sancho in. I don't care. I'm throwing him in. You playing
Yeah.
again in the wing for Manchester United
I
against
kind of
Leeds.
make a compromise for you, Shoni. What if we played Ilanga instead of Jay?
I would also,
Because
but
Ilanga got lots of preseason minutes as well.
but he
He
also
could be
did miss one of our preseason games because of a small knock. So that's the only thing. And Ollie is never gonna do that. He will never throw in Alanga. You will throw in
Ali
James. That's the thing.
Ilanga,
If Sancho doesn't play,
Mason.
there's only gonna be really one person who's gonna play instead. And it's gonna be Dan James. That's why I want to cry. Because I don't want that to happen. Anyone other than Dan James. I know it worked once. It worked once. This is Bielsa. What happened the second time we played Leeds? He schooled us. He schooled us. No, no. Done. Closed. He was like, you know what? You guys think I can't defend? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna close up shop. Try. And I'll take a point, you know? So this is a serious manager. I rate Bielsa highly. I don't think this is gonna be an easy game at all. But yeah, let's get into the tactics, you know, because I think from United's point it's gonna be the most interesting. But let's start off with Leeds. I think with Leeds, you know, it's gonna be same old Leeds, high intensity, high press, try to dominate the ball, put in tackles, work hard, you know, move the ball quickly, and hope that Bamford and Rafinha can cause some problems. You guys really disagree with that?
Yeah, no, classic Leeds, and yeah, I agree with your statement that I feel like they found a way to find a balance towards the end of last season where they can close up, but then still be productive on the ball, and yeah, I guess that was just a result of really good coaching. From us, it's going to be a bit tricky because Ole might want to play on the counter in this game because it worked so well last season, but the crowd is back and they won't be having that. They will not be having that. So like the crowd be trying to roll United on to play like Manchester United, So I feel like we'll be caught in that weird place where it's like we're trying to get a hold of the game, but then the manager doesn't want, and it's just a little weird, It's a weird grey area. So I'm not entirely sure, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I think right now we need to see Ollie stick to his word at the beginning of preseason, play that progressive style, try appease the fans, try get the best football out of us, and just kind of just make everyone happy in the situation.
He's gonna have
That's
to
what he needs.
try. He's gonna have to try
Yeah, I
and make
want to
everyone
just
happy.
put forward. I want to see like a Donny Matic, Bruno midfield three. I just want to see him best foot forward, and we just send it for game one, and we just see constant attack like United would.
What I've seen with this manager, he's a realist.
Yeah.
He's very practical, and he will look at this and think, I can't play Pogba really. I can't really play Matic, so I can't hold the midfield. So I'm not even going to take the chance. That's what Ollie's going to do, and he's going to play on the counter. If we're lucky, we see a Donny. And if what we think will happen, we see McFred, even though McTominay hasn't played. So it's a yikes, honestly.
Ollie's got the first 2 game weeks to try and improve upon what he's done last season, learn
But
from his
that's,
mistakes.
that's the thing, right?
We'll have to see.
It seems like there's already an excuse, but I don't want to give you an excuse. Why wasn't Varane training earlier? Why wasn't Sancho brought in earlier? Where is Cavani? Where's Cavani gone? Rashford surgery, okay, that had to happen down, and he was going to be out regardless of when the surgery was done. But these things could have been avoided. They could have been avoided. So that's what pisses me off. That's why, for me, even regardless of if Sancho doesn't play this game, Varane doesn't play, are we still saying that United squad is not good enough to beat Leeds? Because they should be. They should be if we're serious. Our second team should still beat Leeds.
Definitely.
So it's up to Ollie. We made a video what we want to see from Ollie this season. Start off on the right note, because if we see McFred and we see, basically last season's United, what that's going to say for the rest of the season? He's going to get comfortable. We'll say, okay, because it's Leeds, we let him get away with it. Then the second week, like Sancho's still getting there. It'll be his first game. They didn't play so well. But then we just, he becomes more comfortable with it. And then eventually McFred is just the pivot for the season. Sancho's still there, but he's not doing well, and it could end very badly. So he has to get it right from the game week 1.
The thing is, we're good on the counter, So I can forgive the counter if there's a sense of balance in terms of how we play. We don't always rely on it, and I think that balance also comes with starting Donny. From game 1, it's breaking apart McFred. We're not going to see it anymore. When Tomine plays
Pogba, Matic, Pogba, Fred, Pogba's okay, maybe not Pogba Scott, but anyone other than McFred, then we're good.
Like we saw Donny and Matic against Everton. I know it was preseason, but they looked great,
They were,
So
fantastic.
yeah, I wouldn't mind a Donny and a Matic or Donny and Fred, you know. And when McTominay comes on, he's more front foot, you know.
Exactly. And while we're there, I'm gonna speak to the team and explain it. I don't know if the viewers can see, but I put a team in purple and I put other players under it in black, you know. And I'll explain it right now. But let's go step by step, you know, as we normally do. De Gea in goal. Rumors were that Dino is supposed to be our first team goalkeeper. Dino's injured, so yeah, that's David De Gea.
Same with
And,
the
and a message to David this season, boy, take your chance, you know. If you got dropped and now somehow Dino's injured, we don't wish that for that to be the way. But you're gonna be in sticks. Perform well, show Ollie why you need to be number one goalkeeper, you know. Hopefully, even in an ideal world, you mustn't make a save. You know, just chill. Ideally, we don't want to see you make a save. But yeah, David De Gea in goal, no complaints about there. Luke Shoboto. You can say something about there.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys told me this or was it Mark Goldbridge on the United Stand, but I'm starting to realize it's probably a wage thing that Day has been pushed out, you know, and that's why we probably want Dino to take over because he Day kind of makes our wage structure a bit weird because we give Pogba a ridiculous contract, you know, and Day is like okay, I want a ridiculous contract, you know, and it's just a bit of a mess. So I kind of feel like maybe that's why we're trying to offload him.
Well, he's the highest paid player at our club currently, so you know. And to be honest with you, with the performances he's been giving us lately, does he value that wage? No. But then, like you said, like if Pogba wants the new contract, Pogba doesn't necessarily deserve 400k a week, but he will say if David's on 350, I have to be on 400. You know, so it is a mess. But yeah, I
I
think
feel like David being bad was exaggerated last season. I thought the guy was decent, you know.
well, he got
Didn't
dropped
see
not
because he
anything.
had it.
world class.
It
That's the
was not
thing.
world class. Yeah, it was not world class. It was okay.
He was
For me,
not
it was
David De
okay.
Gea.
It was
Yeah.
okay. He had 2 world class games maybe last season, but that's it. We played
Yeah.
like 60 games last season. You know, and we had 2 world class performances. I can really think of the
Conceded
Roma
very
game
stupid set piece
and
goals
the
as
game
well.
just before his birth of his child. That's like the only
Yeah.
2 I can ever picture. And then yeah, so but you know, David, if you can bring it back, I don't know how, but please, my God, bring it back. I don't want to be having this conversation anymore. I want David De Gea or Dino to show why they're number one, and that's it. End it. I hate having these 2 goalkeepers, or even 3 now.
Yes.
You know, so
What if it's Heaton?
yeah. But Heaton, we know what it's like. You know, Heaton, we know what it's about. You know, Heaton's just like a Romero now. But anyways, moving on. Shoberto, moving on. Maguire, big season for Maguire. Are we gonna see Harry? Or are we gonna see Bass?
Uh-huh.
Simple question.
I don't want that question answered anytime soon, if I'm being honest.
Against Everton, beside the goal, like man looked good. Man
It did
looked
look good.
confident.
It did.
He's like, I'm back in the Euros. You know, I'm vice captain for England. Please just watch me do my thing. That's what it seemed like. So I really hope we have that form because if we have Barry and Varane, whew,
It's
going
close. It's close. But yeah, I want to see Bez. You know, maybe get a goal or 2 from a corner. Let's see. You know, if he can replicate that this season, that'd be nice. You know, maybe even Leeds. Get your head on it. We move.
Did you all talk about it on MUTV
About his golf
after the game?
No,
He
don't
was
have
saying
any
that-
TV.
Ah,
Maybe
but
Oh
This
the
yeah,
is
thing is the-
we don't endorse MUTV. I like some people.
The stream though.
Like some people.
Only 45 rand. Okay.
No, I don't. Nope, that thing is
Line in the
zero,
pocket.
zero money.
Lining.
What's this? He was actually saying that they've been okay. He said they've been hard on him, but I don't know about him getting more goals because he keeps getting contact, but he never really scores.
Yep.
It's true.
So I don't know. I guess it was nice to see that Ole recognized it, but then I don't.
I tell you why I
believe him.
recognized it. We brought in a
Preschool
coach.
recognizes
Yeah,
it.
we brought in a coach now.
Honestly.
His name's Eric Ramsey. He's teaching this club how to do things, you know, slowly. So yeah, but hopefully Maguire can keep it because, like I said, if we can get England Maguire and that Everton Maguire, I'll be like, you know, fair play. You turn around my opinion of you. As for now, I can't trust. Just like the whole club in general, I can't trust. You're gonna have to show me something. Show me the final result, and then I'll say fair play. You know, but until then, no. Because remember when I said last time I think we got knocked out of the Champions League last season. I said, great, we can go on a 15-game win run. Everyone will be happy. I'm telling you now, we're still gonna win and fall up short at the end. What happened? Bang, same thing. 15 games, we were on a run all the way to the final. Then we cost as normal. So I will not believe anything that easy again, you know. But I am excited. I can't deny that I'm excited for the new season. Next to Maguire will be same old Victor Lindelof. Obviously, Champions League Varane is not. It's not here. He's trained. I mean, he hasn't trained. He's done his medical, but that's it. He hasn't been announced. Hopefully, we get an announcement today. But he's not gonna. I don't even know if he'll be on the bench for Leeds. To be honest with you, he might not be on the bench, which is ridiculous.
If he's announced today, it could be,
Because
but that's probably it.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous. How you don't have Varane in a game like this? I don't know. It just shows, you know, when you think United are making progress, one step forward, two steps back. One step forward, two steps back. You know, it's always like that with United. So that's frustrating. But Victor, you know how it is. I don't necessarily like him. I think against Bamford, you know, Bamford is taller than him. He'll probably be more physical than him. He'll win all the headers against him. So Maguire's going to have to man mark Patrick Bamford. But other than that, Lindelof he's my main worry, to be honest. He's my main worry. I think he's the weakest link there in the defense. And then other than that, next to him, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, no problem. I actually seen a video of Wan-Bissaka working out, and I must say, he looks freaking ripped. I didn't know he was that ripped, but he was ripped. So I think a big season. I think lots of people are sleeping on Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and I think that this season he will hopefully prove to his haters or doubters. I wouldn't say haters, more like doubters, that he's wrong. That this man last season, along with Tony Martial, was going to be player of our season, debut season. So I'm expecting big things.
It's funny because at the end of the day, Victor Lindelof is still going to play, you know, because we're not going to play Varane and Maguire 90 minutes every single game, you know. So, and Lindelof is a good defender. Against popular belief, Lindelof is a good defender. So what really needs to change at this club is the tactics we use in terms of defending set pieces. Like that really needs to change, because against Leeds, we can't be conceding a dumb goal because like someone was marking A. You know, that's not a problem with the quality of the player. That's a problem with the tactics. And to look at the bright side, I kind of feel like we now have three defenders who are good. Yes, Lindelof is the lowest in the pack, but three defenders who are always fit. You know, okay, Lindelof is the whole back thing, but he still plays anyway. You know, three defenders who are always fit. So I kind of like that. You know, Bailly could never be trusted. Tanzweba just never got minutes. So I like that side of it. But what needs to change now with these three good defenders is how we mark set pieces. And I think we'll go a long way if we can fix that. And yeah, big season for Wan-Bissaka. You know, the jury's out, honestly, because he had a brilliant first season. In the second season, he was like, oh, okay, maybe he wasn't as good as we thought. So now he kind of has to show that he is at that level. And yeah.
Aaron's about to show him a lot of flames.
I also think so. For me, honestly, Aaron Wan-Bissaka didn't have a bad season last season to me.
Yeah, I fully agree.
He had a good season. Not the standards maybe of first season, but good enough because he developed going forward. He was way better going forward. He had the same attacking returns as Luke Shaw, and we hype up Luke Shaw like mad. And he did all of that without a right winger. He was alone. The whole right hand side is just him. It was just him. He didn't miss a game for us. So you know, I'm one of Aaron Wan-Bissaka's biggest fans, and I think he's gonna show a lot of people also that's why we don't sleep on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm fully back. You know, again, I'm one of the few that rate Victor as well. I think we'll do fine. It's just always some kind of miscommunication between those two. There's always a lapse in concentration between those two, and yeah, I just don't want to see that anymore. And again, like I'm saying, I don't know if Ron's going to fix that, but I'm hoping he does. So let's see if we can limit mistakes, limit those lapse in concentrations. But yeah, I think they'll be fine for the majority of the game. And again, if our set pieces are half as good as Eric Ramsey looks to be putting into us, I think we'll be fine. I don't think I have to worry too much about the defense.
No problem with the backline. I think we got the backline 100%.
Yeah, there's no rotation.
That's the only place where I don't think there's going to be any doubt. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about the backline. So it's a good thing to have, though. Sometimes, you know, it's a good thing to have a solid, always a backline that plays. Now, obviously, it'll just change with Varane. But anyways,
with the recent fitness record, it's good because Shaw's a worry. You kind of worry that that door might open up again.
Yeah, no, if Shaw gets injured, we're a bit. It's a bit.
Yeah, we need to make sure we rotate him nicely.
We need to make. But you see, that's the thing. I almost forgot. Tellers, we have Tellers. He's injured. I know he's injured, but I almost forgot. It's like I forgot that we had a quality left back. So hopefully when he's back, and if Shaw does get injured, we'll be fine. So
I don't know about the
Then
quality.
Dallas could take.
You know, it's not Luke
I
Shaw.
don't know.
Luke Shaw, no one's Luke Shaw quality. He's the best left back in the world, but you know.
I've given Tellers chance after chance. I'm looking down the Tellers.
Like I said, with Tellers, I didn't give him below a 6, and I didn't give him anything higher than a 6. But he didn't play. He literally didn't play. Literally, it's Ollie's fault. It is Ollie's fault. Ollie's fault.
Fair. And I'll give him a chance because of that. But every time I saw Tellers defensively, it's just a mess.
There's no
honestly.
Luke Shaw.
So-
That's the thing. We're comparing him to the best left back in the world.
Defending, dude. No, I don't rate Tellers. I'm sorry, but I hope he proves me wrong.
Yeah, I don't think we'll miss Luke Shaw.
I mean, this is what we
Obviously
took.
but you know, no. I'd rather play Brandon Williams than Trippier. So, anyways, moving on to where things get sketchy. Now, the team that I wrote in purple here. I put Matic, I put Donny, I put Bruno, Tony, Greenwood, and Sancho. Those are all in purple. That's who I would like to play. That's who I think he should play against Leeds. However, the names underneath those names is what I think Ollie will actually do. I think Ollie could do something like a Fred, a Pogba, a Tony up front, Mason on
I
the
don't
right.
think Fred's going to be fit just because
James
of
on the left.
international duty. Has he even made a preseason appearance for us?
Yes, and he was
Second half.
rubbish.
Was in the last game.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he was rubbish. But this
Yep.
is Ole Gunnar
Exactly.
Solskjaer.
Simple. Makes sense.
Until I am proved wrong, I will have to have faith.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
boys, how do we say? You're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on the opening game of the season. You think he's read? You think he's read everything? You think he's heard everything about what we've been saying about him? You think he's gonna learn? Because I tell you what, he plays that purple team. Happy days, happy days. You know, for the first game, happy days. Obviously, it's not our best 11 yet, because lots of players still need to come in. But if he does it, and he goes with that team in black, woof, concerned, very concerned.
McTominay play against Everton.
Nope.
You know,
No,
that,
he
that's
did.
all it's
No,
so-
he did. He came on, for like few minutes, like 10 to 15 minutes, but he played at centre back.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
That's all his soldier. You know, if he needs to pluck someone in, it's going to be McTominay. Then if he can't do that,
Okay, McSauce backline. Let's go.
and I'd like to think, I've been here before. I'd like to think that after last season, in the first game, he's learned that you don't do that, you know? Because the Ole I know is going to play Pogba, because it's Pogba, you know?
That's the thing. So in my head, there's no doubt that Pogba is going to play this game. I wouldn't play him, but in my head, Ollie would probably be thinking, I cannot leave out a player like Paul Pogba. So
I'm hopeful that the Everton game, you know, gave him, I don't know, hope in terms of trusting Donny and Matic, because I do think he'd worry about Matic. But, you know, we ran out the park in the first half. But then Everton is Leeds. So I can imagine the fact that I can't really figure it out. Ole is having the same doubts. So, oh my gosh.
yeah, I was going to ask you guys anyways. So who would you play? From the middle up to the front.
Who would I play?
Yeah, like who would you like to see Ollie do?
That's the Matic and Donny. That makes the most sense because
I think
fittest,
so.
you know.
I don't think any of us would
That-
agree with that, and this Clay would
Yep,
disagree with that. Everyone agrees Matic and Donny for the permit for this game. At least this game.
Yeah, 100%. I think he'll play. I don't know. It's hard to predict Ole. Ole is very unpredictable. I don't know.
Claire, how do you think Ollie's going to do?
Ollie's just gonna throw it out of the window. He's gonna bring in James Garner for the first game, and you know he's gonna be like, "How? How did you do that?" Like literally, Ollie is gonna be that guy. So I don't know. I really have no clue what
You
he's
got
gonna
no
do.
clue. Nothing.
Ollie's
you're not,
Ollie,
You're not,
really.
you're not feeling a McFred. You know, that seems like an Ollie thing to do.
No, I don't want to. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
want
but
to
that's what
feel a
I'm saying. What do
McFred.
you think
I
Ollie's
don't
gonna
want to
do?
feel a McFred. Okay. No, Ollie can literally do anything. He has way too many options right now, and he seems to have trusted Donny through preseason. So I'd hope that means he's playing first game. But then again, Matic is the only
But
other
is it
pivot that's been
not an
trusted
Ollie
through
thing to do?
preseason.
To play Donny
Yes, you
in
should chuck
pre-season.
McFred, 100%.
Exactly. To play Donny
That's
in
100%
pre-season,
an Ollie
get
thing
everyone
to do.
happy, give everyone hope.
I
Come
want to
first
give
game.
Ollie
Come when
the,
it
the
matters.
small clean slate, okay?
As always with Manchester
Small clean
United,
slate, okay?
when it
just
matters,
prove me wrong, okay? I would like
we-
to prove me wrong, shit.
we don't do it, okay, boys. When it matters, United don't prove us right. They don't show
They don't.
us why we support them. When
You
it
know
doesn't
what?
matter, everything's perfect. Prime Barcelona.
You know,
But when it
let
matters,
me be,
don't do well.
we're gonna play match Donny. I'm gonna give him a bit of the doubts, you know.
I'm going to match Johnny
For
for now.
this game
Yeah.
week, I will also give him benefit of the doubt. So we'll say Matt Gentoni.
Yes.
But don't be
Donny the
surprised
armband.
if we don't see that.
Yeah.
And come our match reaction, we are fuming because he didn't. You know? So because I tell you what, Fred and Pogba is problems for us against Leeds. Pogba anywhere
Big
in midfield for us is big problems against Leeds. Pogba
Especially when
nowhere
Pogba's
near
not fit.
Exactly. Pogba
And
is
Pogba's
nowhere
not fit, he's a waste
Exactly.
of space. McTominay's a
Exactly.
better footballer than him when he's unfit, honestly.
Okay, I still wouldn't. I'd rather have you in midfield than Scott McTominay. But anyways,
Yes, and it's saying something.
exactly. But Pogba, no, not this game. I love Paul Pogba, not this game. No.
Yeah.
Paul, you will have your time. This is your last dance at United. Not this game though. You relax. If it was any other team we played in the Premier League, you can play, but not Leeds, not Leeds. So anyways, Bruno is playing. Anyways, the front three is where things get spicy. We are missing two big starters up front, and it still looks mad. That front three still looks mad, even without two
It does.
starters. So
Really does.
let your mind roam free, boys. Who's starting for the front three?
I'm gonna go with the front three you have in black. James, Martial, and Mason.
I think that's the most common one, to be honest. So
I
if it
want to
was you,
say,
Maloto, you wouldn't play Sancho, just because you want the full fit boys.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure. I'm not selecting you. I'm just
I wouldn't take risk, honestly.
Okay.
Maybe a cameo in the second half, but for me, I'd play the fittest players here, who are also quite talented. Maybe not James. But yeah.
Yeah, bad James, yes.
don't disrespect my boy like that.
Hey, we got Jadon Sancho now. Okay?
Just because of that, I want to agree with Marotta now. Okay? Just because of the disrespect that Angel's gonna. He's gonna score a goal. He's gonna score a goal on opening day.
He could
You're
score a
gonna
goal.
cry.
I still couldn't care. He could score a hat trick. I still couldn't care.
He's gonna score the winning goal.
When
He's
Jadon
literally
Sancho is
dominant.
fit, I don't want to know who Dan James is. I couldn't care. I got Ilanga, I got Hannibal, I got Ahmad, I got too many quality players. That James to me is irrelevant in my life, and I never want to see him again. You should be playing for the opposition tomorrow. That's what you should be playing for, not for us. But anyways, yeah. So everyone
Yeah.
agrees. James, Martial, Mason.
Not in the heart though.
Not
I need
in
the
the
brain.
heart. No. So what's
In
the
the,
heart?
in,
say?
in the heart.
Does the heart say
I
no?
want Ilanga.
Oh god. I also would
I'm
love
still
Ilanga.
benching Sancho.
He's my boy. He also
I'm
but-
benching Sancho. Sancho's coming on second half. I don't care. Ilanga's coming on. That's what I want.
Okay. I
Once
don't
Ilanga
for
starts,
me,
let's go.
see, the thing is, for me, Oli is very weird. But when it comes to favoritism, you best believe Oli's throwing them in. So,
Exactly. James Marshall Mason, go.
you'd be mad not to think Jadon Sancho is Oli's favorite. I have never seen a man smile so
Okay.
much to when he's seen Jadon Sancho at Carrington. He is going to throw Jadon Sancho in. I just have a feeling he's
You know
going to
what's
put
my-
Jadon Sancho in.
He's gonna throw Jadon Sancho, but he won't be on the right.
No, but this is the thing, right? I was thinking,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
another alternate team before I did this. And it was just because I wanted to take more off the piss by putting James in. But I had this pivot here. Except I dropped Donny, I put Fred, so it was Matic Fred. And instead of, so I think I had Sancho, I had Martial. But on the left was Paul Pogba.
Oh no.
That's what I had.
No,
Connect.
no. That's even worse.
I think if he was fit, yeah, but I
Yes.
once again, I'll give all of the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, who knows? Back three, McTominay in the middle there. What's his name again? Dallo instead of Wan-Bissaka. And then he just goes crazy.
I'm turning off the TV. I'm
I'll turn
honestly.
off the TV also when I see a back.
I'm straight. If I see that lineup, I'm not even going to turn it on. I'm not even going to turn it on. I'm going to see the lineup. I'm good. I'm good.
Wherever United
Oh,
playing, I'll put a piece of paper where United's half is. So I only watch Leeds.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Honestly.
but no, honestly, I was thinking that because I was like, Oli will want to play Paul Pogba. It was the most logical thing in my head. He's not going to leave out Paul Pogba because his name is Paul Pogba. I don't think Oli is going to. Oli is a coward, so he's never going to put him in the midfield because he knows. He's not completely clueless, but he knows. I'm not going to put him there. It's Leeds. Pogba's not fit, but I'm going to have to play Paul Pogba. And where's the only place I can play Paul Pogba? Left wing. That's why I was thinking Paul Pogba left wing.
And that can happen. It could happen. It's
That,
hard.
that's
Anything can
before the
happen.
season started. But Pogba's got
Anything can
no
happen.
minutes. Pog without fitness is so bad. Please.
True. And he's
Can't.
actually the reason we lost against Crystal Palace. If you
Exactly.
guys remember.
Pogba was dreadful at the beginning of last season after everything.
Now we've seen how bad Pogba is when he's not fit. You know, when he's not up and running, it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
In general, Pogba's not very press resistant. Same thing at the Euros. That's why. What is the
And
Czech
he's even
Republic?
lazier.
Same goal against Crystal Palace. You know, he always does the thing where he's shielding the ball, gets pickpocketed, and the other team scores.
Yeah.
So the thing is, left though, if he's just, okay, you might need defensive cover, you might need him to track back, but if he's not doing that and he's just expressing it, it's much better. It's still a bit of a risk.
No.
Oh,
But
boys,
no.
there you go. I told you. Anything can happen. Don't be surprised what we see on the weekend. If I see this team in purple, I know. Oh, I know it's going to be something special then. I know it's going to be something special this season. But if we see the other versions, strap yourself in, boys. It's going to be a long season. Strap yourself in. It's going to be a long season. But, boys, my heart. I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's going to put I honestly think Pogba left wing. He's going to do something with Fred and Matic in the pivot. Donny's going to get disrespected again. Martial's not even fully fit. Martial said himself it's going to take him a couple of weeks to get back to that fitness. But big season for Martial as well. You know, how important will Tony have to be this game? We don't have Cavani. You know, we don't have Rashford. How Tony has to step up now. Yeah, and I do think he can do it. He's going to play left wing. He's going to play striker. Who knows? You know, we're just going to have to see.
I have Tony in my fantasy, but after Everton, I'm starting to reconsider a little. I'll put faith in.
It'll take him a while. I think you remember he didn't play 5 months before that game.
No, can't be taking him a
5
while.
months.
Who's going to score the goals here? Okay, I guess Mason. but
Mason.
then James.
Mason's there. Yeah, exactly. That's why you guys would. And that's why it makes no sense why you guys would play Dan James. It makes zero sense why you play Dan James for nothing. He's not going to do anything. Running back is going to do nothing. Running forward is going to do nothing. He does nothing.
Dan James is a
We 10
machine.
men. We are 10 men
He's
when he's
a
on the
machine.
field. He does zero. He does nothing.
Dan James does everything for this
That's
team.
why for me, I don't care. It could be Sancho with one leg. You playing Sancho. I don't care. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. But don't be surprised of what Oli does this season. But anyways, do anyone has any things they would like to see from Oli before we get into the score predictions? For this first game at least.
Make substitutions, I guess.
Make substitutions, yes.
That's a nice positive, you know? It's like that any coach should be doing, you know? It's
Any
nice.
coach should be doing that, but yeah, Oli use the bench. We've been through that. But
Yeah,
remember, like I said, we did that video. What I want to see from Oli, you know, use the squad more, which he has to do in this game.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to see that. If he rotates nicely this game, that's a positive. Play better football. You know, if they play like Everton, we didn't really create a good chance, but overall, I thought we were pretty good, to be honest. Set pieces have to improve drastically, whether it's taking them or defending them. That has to improve, and I think that could be step one. You know, so if he gets the team right, the set pieces right, and the style of football right against Leeds, as well as 3 points, we're off to a good start. You know, we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
However, boys, I don't want to do this. I want to avoid this because I don't know. I have no clue. You know, I don't want to go first. So you know, whoever wants to go and feels confident in this one, knock yourself out, brothers.
Look, a lot of the times last season where there was a bit of conflict between my heart and head. I'm not doing that this season. So
You're going with your
I'm gonna
head
go
all
for
the way.
2-2 draw. 2-2 draw.
Would you be happy or would you be angry?
I'll be angry. I'll be fuming
Okay.
because this man
Are you saying
couldn't
2-2
beat Leeds.
because of the team selection he picks, or do you think even with the right team, it's going to be still be 2-2?
No, with the right team would bash these. But the thing is, without those players, I don't trust Ole to have a team that can dominate Leeds. You know, we can dominate Everton because Everton against what's his name again, Benitez, right? Yeah, we'll just sit back, you know, and yeah, with Bielsa, second. I don't know how many Premier League, and they're gonna come at us. They're gonna put us under pressure. I think we can score goals. Score goals as well. Yeah, 2 draw.
Hate to say this, but I will be giving the benefit of the doubt for now. I hate to say that because it's going to be my final words. My last words, it's going to go so sideways. I am ready for it.
Benefit of the doubt, huh?
But
Sancho,
he
Donny
has the benefit of
Matic,
the doubt for
Toe.
like first 3 game weeks. I'm backing Ollie to actually use the squad correctly. And if he doesn't, I'll be back on the bandwagon with you guys. But I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt for now. I'm going to say 2-1 to United.
United. Regardless of what team.
Yes. This
Whether
team
it's
should be
Vic
good
Fred,
enough.
whether it's
Vic
Donny
Fred, I'm
Matic.
gonna cry. If it's Vic Fred, it's gonna be a 1-0. I'm gonna scrape it again. It's gonna be the same story as last season. I'm gonna cry.
I tell you what, boys.
Oh,
My heart really wants to put like 3-0. Because, like I said, for me, this is like the only game you can excuse. But I'm not going to excuse him because I'm done with the excuse.
yeah.
This is the only game. And even on top of that, if you want to do something special, a game like this, you think City are contemplating 3 points
Means
against
nothing.
Spurs on the weekend?
Yeah.
They're not contemplating. They know it's 3 points. You think Chelsea are contemplating 3 points? They are not contemplating. It's 3 points. You think Liverpool are contemplating? No, it's 3
Yes, they are.
points.
Team is coming. Team is coming.
Come. Those are 3 points for them guaranteed.
Uh,
Whereas at United, at this fan base, we're contemplating our whole life. We're doing
Yes.
mad science for the predictions, mad science for the team selection, because we don't know. You don't know what goes on in that guy's head.
we'll have to see.
I'm not going to give Oli the benefit of the doubt. However, I don't believe in Oli. I think he'll pick a very bad team. I do think Oli's luck is pretty good though, and I do back the squad. I do back these boys.
Yeah.
They won my heart. They won my heart. These boys. So for the sake of it, I'm gonna say 2-1 as well.
Okay. There we are.
Don't be surprised there's 2-1 to Leeds though. Nothing is out of reach. Nothing is
Yeah,
impossible
I mean,
in this game.
I even feel like I know the goal scorers. I'm like ready for this game. You know,
You know
I'm,
the
I'm
goal
seeing like
scorers,
a Bruno goal and seeing a Greenwood goal, and I'm just seeing
I see,
probably like
I probably
Bamford
see
or
a,
Rafi.
I see a Bruno. Definitely see
Yeah.
a Bruno. I also feel a Mason, to be honest. I feel like a Mason will step up. And
Yeah.
I think Bamford, for me, Bamford is definitely going to score. So, yeah. Okay, we're back. Molo to diet, everything, but, we're we're near the end anyways. But, I hope you all enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you're new, smash a like. Buy the fake kits like me, be like me. I'm an idol. But anyways, Ollie, United, I can't wait to watch you boys back. I've missed you. As much as I don't trust you, as much as you've broken my heart multiple times in the past, I'm ready. I'm ready for another year of heartbreak, okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm ready for another year of heartbreak. I would love it to be full of love and joy and happiness. And we're popping champagne towards the end of the season. But you've got a long way to do. The squad, full backing. There is not many players in that first team and that second team that I do not have faith in, You should be good enough to get jobs done. So let's see what happens this weekend. Ollie, get it right. Get it right. Just get it right. Show us there is a reason to believe, The impossible dream made possible. Sir Alex Ferguson, But anyways, like I said, we'll see you all Saturday evening. The Premier League is back. Join our fantasy league. The code, the link, whatever will be in the description below if you haven't already. And yeah, we will check you all very, very soon.